Alrighty, fuck it.
Notice. The following points of interest have been identified. Matriarch's Mercy, Alexandra Monastery, the statue of the Matriarch, and notice.
Whoa, didn't realize we were landing so close to the action.
Your patience is commendable, passenger. Please continue waiting quietly until the next tram arrives. Stay vigilant. Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden.
Please mind the gaps. All of them.
Stop.
Looks like folks holed up here after the fighting started. Guess not everybody was eager to take sides.
Day 206. Morale? Low. Condition? Feeble. Voucher mech. Watching. Always watching. Many have left for Matriarch's Mercy, seeking refuge with the Order. The fools. Can't they see the Order is no different from the Protectorate? The Order won't...
Incessant muttering to oneself may disturb fellow passengers. Further conduct violations may warrant notification of the Sentinels.
Try it, you doddering rattletrap! Such threats compel me no longer. I now answer to no one. I've seen through the lies of both sides. In time, everyone will.
Unwarranted optimism may be a sign
Unless
of
you're
a more
bent on
serious
exploring,
imbalance.
best we hook
Please
it over
see
to
a
Matriarch's
tournament
Mercy and meet
before
with that
boarding.
abbot Basar mentioned.
An ongoing prolongation of existence advisory remains in effect for all presently transiting.
Please, somebody help us! Anybody, please! Finally, some help. We desperately need aid. Desperately. My family and I, we was making our way to the Mercy camp for us refugees. We were set upon. My wife, my son were injured. Can't move them by myself. I had to leave them just past this tunnel so as I could go for help. But being alone is even more riskier. The Varachnids, I chased them off, but they'll be back. Please help us. Ain't nothing I can do for them, but you got weapon and medicines and can get us to the camp. Please. Thank you. Thank you.
On your command. Got a distraction for you. I'm the one you need to worry about.
I knew it. Oh shit. And thanks for the follow.
Something that would never happen with the Order, where our predictions help guide our people's lives with peak efficiency. Join the Order of the Ascendant and experience the beauty and elegance.
Exponential increase in local population detected, and max occupancy exceeded. Non-essential persons.
Another refugee? All right, step forward. Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's Mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations. Oh, no, we can't allow that. You'd best go and see our doctor at once. Just keep your distance from others. Our calculations do not afford many. Welcome to Matriarch. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger. Not at present. But according to our predictions, the creation of a third rule is likely, if not inevitable. I thought the name would... Our seer predicted that a corner of the... Stay away from it, and, in all probability, you won't have to find out. You need...
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. Between the invaders and the Order, I remember this place before the war.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Wish.
I swear,
Invaders.
it's nigh on impossible to find decent animal
There's no
remains
getting
in
this
these parts.
spread back into the camp.
How long will we need to stay here?
What happened to this place? Law. Matriarch's Mercy is no safer than the trenches.
Look on the bright side. I predict...
We're not going anywhere. Not on the basis of some half-baked prediction. The so-called...
The paradigm is a self-centered derivative...
By the law. It's you. Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help. True, but the Order's predictions know you better than you know yourself. As a doctor, I'm appalled. We don't have enough beds or private quarters to separate people, so sickness is blazing an unhappy trail through the refugees. Of course, the Order keeps us well supplied with meds, but things will get worse as long as we're overcrowded. Yes, I can treat sickness as it arises. It would be leagues better to prevent it entirely. That means space to spread out. Since you asked, you can run this medicine to Horst Lambing. Just don't shake the man's hand. He has a habit of coughing into his palm when he covers it at all. Since you aren't a...
See what I have. How much is this? Do I have to fill? You what?
Today's Dia de los Muertos for the dogs. You know that?
Mm. That.
You're right. The universe.
Yeah, I botched that one because it got fucking town got destroyed.
The universe does not orient itself toward fairness, but it's my. Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability? Logic, primarily. The study of correct reasoning, sequence, consequence, relation. Ah, but I see by the glaze in your eyes that's of no interest to you, so let's move on, shall we? The presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival.
I'm dumb, I guess.
However, pursuant to our normal standards of compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Ridge? Since losing access to the archive, the Order has been forced to limit its open exchange of ideas and information to avoid contaminating what few predictions we can still make. The archive is a vast network of computational machines built beneath the ice of Cloister. Prior to the invasion, the Order used it to generate predictions on a vast scale. But listen to me prattling on. I'm sure you aren't here for a history lesson.
and leave Abbot Newell to be subjected to the inanity of a total stranger. Absolutely not.
Don't trouble yourself about Seer Wiley. He's here as my aide. I trust him implicitly. Now, you were saying? Victor? Oh, yes, Archivist Clemens. Quite the mind. Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering. One could almost mistake him for an exemplar. Is he in some kind of trouble?
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse. And that may well be true. But our standard of proof within the Order is not normally met by hearsay alone. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the Enray Range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe, so I advise caution.
What business is it of yours?
Let's not be unfriendly. The agent's only curious. Obviously, Victor's work has something to do with N-rays, but...
What's an N-ray?
I haven't a clue. More of that pesky compartmentalization, I'm afraid. Besides the highly caustic Serenium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay. Rift worshippers spouting inane theories. They began showing up prior to the invasion. The first sign of dysfunction in the Protectorate always starts small, doesn't it? Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order, whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation. No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Anti's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate? Choosing levity at a moment like this is only further evidence of your lack of good judgment.
I don't dispute
I've
the
been a
need for
smartass.
discretion, my friend. But the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace. Most assuredly not. It would eliminate the entire point of the ceasefire. Please convey that fact to whomever you speak with. I knew I could rely upon you. Ruth wouldn't have sent you otherwise. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings.
Erstwhile.
Illuminating the path to true erudition is an abbot's moral duty. Whatever I can tell you, I will. That is a statue of the matriarch.
Regret. Oh.
Good news indeed.
A calling for those with a greater than average talent for mathematics and computation, particularly in the field of. Yes.
Seer Wiley is being too modest about his contributions. Many in the Order rely on seers for their indispensable counsel. I myself would be lost without mine. Oh, indeed. I needn't educate you on what you can see with your very eyes. There is a great deal of pressure on me to navigate what is a rather... Without Wiley, I dare say our predicament here would be even more precarious. Why, Matriarch's Mercy would not be the refuge it is without his predictions shepherding its development. Not if you consider the alternative. Its absence would be far more catastrophic.
Ain't exactly sure why you let Inez go, but I'm gonna miss having someone else on the ship to talk to.
Well, I didn't let her go. She left.
I'm sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Thank the architect. I knew you'd be back. Well, really, it was the seer that knew, but it is always nice to have his predictions confirmed. Where to begin? There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch's Mercy, and I have but 2 imperfect hands. I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the seer predicted an outsider would find them. My thanks, stranger. Probability. The seer gave me a datapad with explicit instructions that I not read it, for my intervention could only throw probability into disarray. Now, take the datapad, with my thanks.
You have an abundance. Abundance of valid options for your next mission destination, Commander. N-Ray Range.
Day 206. Morale? Low. Condition? Feeble. Voucher mech. Watching.
Voucher's inside border.
Always watching. Many have left for Matriarch's Mercy, seeking refuge with the Order. The fools. Can't they see the Order is no different from the Protectorate? The Order won't...
Incessant muttering to oneself may disturb fellow passengers.
Sure.
Further conduct violations may warrant notification of the Sentinels.
Try it, you doddering rattletrap. Such threats compel me no longer. I now answer to no one. I've seen through the lies of both sides. In time, Everyone will.
Unwarranted optimism may be a sign of a more serious imbalance. Please see a curativist before boarding.
Can't say I'm fond of these lodgings.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. Between the invaders and the Order defecting, there's no putting this spread back in the camp.
Good right about now.
No, Arcadia is doomed. Plain and simple.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. Between the invaders.
How do you do, stranger? Always nice to see a friendly face around Matriarch's Mercy. Though it's a pity I can't lend more aid to our downtrodden collective. I'm just a humble taxidermist. You are talking to the first prize winner at the Stuffed Ursapod Club, 2 years consecutive. But something tells me you didn't come to talk shop. What's this about, Agent? Am I in trouble? What? And you think that's me? Listen, friend, a little skill with needle and thread does not make me a qualified medical professional. Clearly, you don't suffer from imposter syndrome. Have it your way, then. I know when I'm being voluntold. But you better make it worth my while. Before I agree to anything, I need sprat corpses. Several. And no victims of violence, please. My art depends on the quality of the sleeve. I used to source all of my sprats from a local trapper, Frankie Billings. No idea if she's still in business. Word has it she's out north in Auntie's Choice territory, so watch yourself. Fresh being the operative word. My...
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever...
What do I need? Frankie Billings.
ever return to how it was?
I wish. Invaders, Order defecting.
Auntie's Choice just suffered an involuntary 50% unfortunate surprise to all personnel. Something that would never happen with the Order, where our predictions help guide our people's lives with peak efficiency.
Stranger, in light of the recent attack on Auntie's Choice, you may want to make haste to Matriarch's Mercy. It's just down the road here. I can't rightly say, and that is rather concerning in its own right. It seems our temporary ceasefire with the corporatists may be at its end. Yes, this was an active war zone until recently, and now seems like it may be so again. Not quite certain why the attack was launched, but that is not under my purview. I'd surmise that when Auntie's Choice realized they couldn't get through our defensive measures, they wisely chose the path of diplomacy. Seems I was mistaken. They must have done something to provoke an attack, which is why your safest path now is the one that leads to Matriarch's Mercy. The Order controls everything south of this point, but the rest is beset with various dangers. Well, not certain about that last one anymore after the attack.
May all your endeavors elicit expected results.
I used waste too many bullets on that shit.
Freelancer, please report to your assigned area and do not interrupt current operations.
I've repaired this area to the best of my ability. The other tasks are far more bothersome. Perhaps I should just start again. Surely I can repair it better.
That Manosaur was at least 4 meters tall.
I've been
I do not believe I but sir. I hope you aren't being transferred here. Bless you and
You're now entering an active combat zone. Take all necessary precautions.
Had my back. Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when. No target.
protocols not yet challenged.
Knew you had my back.
Ready to assist with agent's health needs.
Can't get that Andy's Choice jingle out of my head. Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure, always.
Shit.
Entering a conference room on stage. This unit is concerned for. As indicated.
He's over here.
You lost, stranger? I don't see a lot of new faces in these parts. What are you? Order? Protectorate? Anti?
I'll be right back. He's about to real quick.
Really? An Earth Directorate agent? I have no idea what that is, but okay. Me, I'm a Sprat Trapper. Cute little things, but their tallow and hides fetch a high price. Used to be Protectorate, then worked for the Order, then Anti. Whoever's calling the shots on a given day. Now, I'm just waiting for the dust to settle so I can find out who I work for tomorrow. Gregory? Well, I'm glad to hear he's still kicking. Loyal customer. Very particular about his sprats. These being hard times, I've had to raise my prices. Gal's gotta eat, and I don't care for sprat meat. Trust me, Gregory is an artiste. Pleasure doing. Hey now, that's mine. Excuse me? Acting like I'm not even here.
Well. That's old.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Any luck with the sprat hunt? Decent quality, all things considered. Frankie's work is second to none. You can tell the good doctor I'll be around shortly, armed with needle and thread, calipers, and my finest jar of glass eyes. Oh, no, thank you. Be seeing you.
Let's see. I do need to do lockpick or something, man, because I'm tired of fucking. Yeah, okay. Okay. Hey, wait. Ooh. Ooh. They didn't have perks. So I do hack. Still have nothing available yet. Does it mean I'm maxed out on my freaking abilities? Well, journey has to be 20.
Advised, this unit lacks pharmaceutic resources to provide medical care meeting Earth Directorate standards to populations exceeding 7.5 persons.
My soup is nutritionally calculated to sustain all bodily function. Functions, but it could use a little salt.
The Protectorate have only been told a watered-down rendition of
From a medical standpoint, the taxidermist doctor was an unconventional choice. Take this. On behalf of the Order and the displaced, now, will there be anything else?
Let's see. What happened to the other one? Did I fuck up?
Hello again. How can I be of service?
What the fuck? What the fuck, man? I thought it was one of those you can, like, get all of them.
Why would DeVries betray her fellow?
That sucks. That's dumb.
Another happy customer. Another happy customer. Get some more ammo. I think I can recruit them all. I don't know.
Got a bad feel about this line, huh?
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return? Great. Don't tell me you're one of those idiots with beauty. The grand plan is the predetermined order of the entire
Mhm. Wish. Things are away. I think I put the wrong fucking weapons.
You're now entering an active combat zone. Take all necessary precautions.
Let's just do a study on how alcohol affects the temporal.
That Manosaur was at least 4 meters tall. Yeah, probably closer to 6. Probably the biggest Manosaur there ever was.
This is the.
I've repaired this area to the best of my ability. Other tasks are far more.
Yes.
You're now.
Careful wandering the trenches there, stranger. Some board initiates might become confrontational. Let's have something to do. Halt! What is your destination? Leaving with that heading will bring you in direct contact with the forces of Auntie's choice. Everyone is on edge since that last attack. Honestly, the quiet has made me think
That is what I call a stubborn clog in the old pipes.
This war cannot come to a conclusion soon
I
enough.
do not believe you have
The
clearance to
wartime
be here.
rations are making assignment in proximity to the
You're gonna have to hold it in, friend. Privy's out of order. Never fear. I'll get that clog moving soon enough. They don't call me the pipe doctor for nothing. You mean you want the pipe doctor to practice real medicine? On real people? Why, this is the greatest day of my life. The human gut is the most compact and efficient sewer system ever. A plumber's dream. My dream. But don't get me wrong, it would be an honor. I'm just not sure that I'm ready for that kind of challenge. Well, I do thank you for your confidence, regardless. Always remember, good plumbing starts in the bottom.
Bro, I need to fucking do something, man. My speech is low. I'm gonna go this way.
I'm the one you need to worry about.
Whoa, Val. Watch where you're pointing that shooter of yours. You've been pitching a little unevenly.
Since the fastball incident of '97, Automax are not permitted to participate in tossball games, leagues, or tournaments.
I mean, your aim's been off. Wouldn't want me or the good commander here catching any strays.
When attempting to capture a stray animal, approach slowly and quietly. If the animal senses danger, it may grow aggressive.
You know what? Forget I said anything. You're doing great.
You want to just make them and then we could just take them for lunch tomorrow?
Yeah.
Alright. You mind making it?
What do you want?
Whatever goes in it, I guess.
We going? We going?
I just came back from...
Oh, really?
Yes.
Mhm.
Love to, but I'm not ready.
Emergency protocol prevented time.
Inside for me. Guys, locked and loose. Let's get this thing.
systems offline. Unable. Greetings. This unit is unable to fulfill its programming. This unit must return to Matriarch's Mercy to dispense medical care in order to... This unit is not programmed to respond to order prognostication. It is not a medical specialist. It is a special... Farewell. This unit is currently unavailable for meaningless interaction.
Sucks.
Toilet now. What can the pipe doctor do for you? I'm just a plumber. What do I know about human anatomy?
The speech shit.
People aren't toilets. Well, always remember, good plumbing's
Wasted 2 fucking skill points. Ugh.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever...
Any luck with the Sprat hunt? You can tell the good doctor I'll be around not to be seen.
Law. I haven't seen this many folks crammed together since recalled libations night at the Thruster.
From a medic, take this. Now, will there be anything else? I can tend to your injuries. Many things. Right as rain. Now.